Charlie, thank you. From the News Now desk, Madison police are looking for a group of suspects they believe attempted an armed carjacking last night. Police say this happened near near Monona Park. The area where it happened is here on this map. Police say there were at least 3 suspects, and one of them took out a gun during this altercation. Thankfully, no one was hurt. When the suspects were not able to steal the car, they ran away from the area. Police say it's not clear where they went or what kind of vehicle they are driving. But if you have any information that could help police, they ask that you give them a call.